there, welcome back to my channel. My name is Louise and this is Louise's Lifestyle. Thank you for joining me. So today we're looking at how I intend to overwinter my citrus collection here in the UK. I live in Manchester in the northwest of the UK, so it's a bit cooler here than down south, down the London areas and Devon and Cornwall. So I've got these citrus in this open porch area which is semi-sheltered. This is where I intend to keep them. I will be adding some extra horticultural freeze once the temperatures start to go below into the frosty temperatures. So this is a bergamot. I've had this since 2020 and it's got a number of fruits on it. Hopefully they will stay on. Next to it, this is the Rongpur lime. I got this last year and it's got quite a number of fruit on it this year. It flowered and it's produced quite a number of fruits so far. Hopefully they will stay on. Have been feeding it. There was some sort of like yellowing of the leaves at one point. Hopefully it's recovered from that. And hopefully that'll be enough to keep these fruit from falling off. There has been a couple of fruits that have fallen. It's had some leaf drop, but that was earlier in the year, and it's starting to put out new leaves and also putting out flower buds, which is a bit strange. Not sure why it wants to be doing that at this time of year. It lost its label, but this is definitely the Rongpur lime. And yeah, you can see a flower bud, a couple of flower buds at the back there, and just oh, there it goes. Yep, it's fallen off. So yeah, I don't expect it to be flowering now. There would be no point in that. This is the mandarin, Vietnamese mandarin. I brought this back from Bangladesh in March this year. It hasn't done an awful lot. It probably spent its energy trying to acclimatise to the conditions here. It has dropped a couple of leaves, but strangely that's happened when I took it from outdoors into the kitchen, and then it started to lose its leaves, so I brought it back outside. Here on this side I've got my citrus pennivisculata, which is seed grown citrus, a type of lime from Bangladesh called Adalebu. Unfortunately, got very bad spider mite attacks on all of them, so I've had to bring them outside. They've been sprayed. Been outside for a few weeks now. Hopefully they'll have recovered, and I will take them back indoors as it gets colder. So we're in the back garden now in the plastic greenhouse. It's not as sunny and bright as it is in the front. They just just get some light, so it's better than nothing. Have to make the best of what you've got, really. So this is my Mayor lemon. This is how big it was back in 2016, and it's grown quite a bit since then. This year it's put out quite a lot of flowers and fruit, but the snails have been having a right old feast on the leaves here. You can see all the holes in the leaves. They're such a nuisance. Hopefully they won't touch the little lemons that you can see there. There's quite a few on this tree. I will expect that some will drop, but I'm hoping they'll be, it can retain a good few. So that's the Mayor lemon. It looks otherwise, it looks healthy otherwise. This is the citrus Washington navel orange, and it's got quite a few fruits, but very late in the season it flowered, so the fruits are tiny, and I'm hoping it will just hang on to those fruits. I don't expect him to grow and ripen, but at least hang on to them until spring and start growing again. We just have to wait and see. The leaves are healthy, so hopefully that will be enough to keep the fruit that's on the plants. I will add fleece, extra fleece around these trees as the temperature starts to drop. but for the time being they're okay, like as they are. This is the kumquat I got from Aldi last year. It was covered in fruits, but all the fruit dropped over the winter period, and the leaves as well. It dropped all its leaves, so it's managed to recover with getting the leaves, but no flowers or fruit. That's my oak leaf papaya. This is a giant taro that I've had, oh gosh, about 3 years now, 3 or 4 years, and that's a pup that I've managed to separate. Down here I've got a couple of aubergines. Here we are back indoors, and these are the red pomelo or zambura from Bangladesh, and I brought it indoors. It's been in the greenhouse and it's been outside during the summer, but it's not, I don't think this is going to be hardy enough to withstand the cold temperatures, that cool and damp weather. So back indoors it is, and has had some caterpillar damage to the leaves, and I've been spray misting it to keep spider mite attacks down, because they are prone to spider mites. So I'm just sort of spray misting it on a daily basis to see where the damage from the caterpillar has been. And this part of the living room does get a nice amount of sun, so hopefully that will keep the leaves on during the winter period. I've got my jujube here as well, and I'm determined to keep that alive, especially I've got it this far. I don't want it to drop any more leaves. It's dropped so many already. So I keep spray misting it and popping it under the grow lights in the evening. So I'm going to nip upstairs and see the other citrus. Right, so I'm upstairs in the box bedroom, which I've got some other plants in here. I've got some more guava here, and these are my 2 citrus macrotera or shatgura. Shatgura citrus is I think pretty unique to the Sylhet region of Bangladesh. It doesn't grow anywhere else in Bangladesh. I don't think it grows any other part of the world unless they have a version of this citrus in other parts of the world, but that's as far as I know. Citrus macrotera grows in Bangladesh, and these are both grafted plants. Now I did have 3 of them, and they haven't been outdoors. I've kept these in the greenhouse mainly. I've not well, briefly I did put them out during the summer, but I've thought, I'm not going to risk. These are very tropical citrus, and I've no idea, if they're going to be hardy or not. So I'm not going to take that risk. And they were together in another pot, and I've separated them. I've put them in their individual pots. They did lose their leaves, all of their leaves, and this one's sort of making a slow recovery. This one's made a slightly better one. You can see it's got this double wing leaf, which is very similar to what the Macrute lime or Kaffir lime has, although it's not, it looks nothing like a Kaffir lime. The fruit doesn't anyway. I have featured shatgura in my Bangladesh trip videos, so if you want to have a look at the Sylhet videos, do have a look on there and you'll see what shatgura fruit looks like. So that's it really. That concludes the video for today, and thanks very much for watching. Take care everyone. Bye bye.